Good morning, everybody. My name is Robyn. You're listening to me reading stuff. It's Monday, March 7th, 2016. How are you? Are you hungry? Did you pack a cute little lunch for yourself to take to work today? I love when people do that. I don't know. It's always going to be the cutest thing to me, packing lunches. I used to pack my lunch to go upstairs to my studio when I lived in Houston. I would do that all the time. Did you take your trash out today? Is your mom doing okay? How is your heart? What else? Have you taken a walk lately? I've taken a lot of walks lately. Is your first boyfriend or girlfriend still alive? Who is the craziest person you know? Please don't say me. Who is the sweetest person you know? That's when I want you to say me. This weekend, God, I'm just really cracking myself up. I apologize. That's an annoying trait. This weekend was a bit up and down for me. I'm feeling pretty messy, emotionally speaking. But on the plus side, I did meet a woman who knew but one word in English. And that word was piss. P-I-S-S. Not urine, not pee, piss. And let me tell you, apparently, when that's the only English word you know, you really want to say it a lot, over and over and over. Ooh, it's been a crazy weekend in a lot of ways, but I'm surviving. That's what I do. Let's see, you guys, I'm going to launch into it. This morning, I'm going to be reading a poem by Wislawa Szymborska. This poem was given to me or recommended to me by my dear friend who I believe I've spoken about already on the podcast. His name is D.W. Burnam. He is not only a visual artist and a musician, but also a writer. I didn't say that very well. What I'm saying is the guy does it all. These are the people I admire the most: writer, musician, visual artist, and really exceptionally thoughtful and individual in all of those pursuits. So that is an awesome thing. And he has great taste in literature and poetry. So obviously I'm going to listen to him. He discovered this book of Wislawa Szymborska's at a Goodwill. So Wislawa Szymborska, everybody, Polish writer. She lived from 1923 to 2012. She died peacefully in her sleep with many friends and family around. The reason I'm mentioning that is because anytime I talk about a death of a writer on this podcast, it seems the story is more like, yeah, he died in the corner of an abandoned metal factory and everyone hated him at the time of his death or some shit like that. This was just a rarity to see that, man, this lady was liked and loved and died peacefully. May we all be so lucky. She won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1996. In one of her poems, this was all on her Wikipedia page, or not all of it, but this part was. She has a quote: "Some like poetry that more than 2 out of 1,000 people care for the art." I find that to be about accurate. And although she was very well known and respected, she published only around 300 poems. And when asked why this was, she said, "I have a trash can in my home." That made me love her immediately. Editing people, do it. Do lots and lots and lots and lots of editing. Everything you do isn't that great. Or maybe I'm just speaking for myself. So the poem I'm going to be reading is from the book Here. That's Here. And the poem is actually also called Here. It's the first poem in the book. This is a Houghton Mifflin Harcourt Publishing Company book from 2010. I will link it in the podcast so you can buy it, or I almost said rent it. Check it out. Here. I can't speak for elsewhere, but here on earth we've got a fair supply of everything. Here we manufacture chairs and sorrows, scissors, tenderness, transistors, violins, teacups, dams, and quips. There may be more of everything elsewhere, but for reasons left unspecified, they lack paintings, picture tubes, pierogies, handkerchiefs for tears. Here, we have countless places with vicinities. You may take a liking to some, give them pet names, protect them from harm. There may be comparable places elsewhere, but no one thinks they're beautiful. Like nowhere else, or almost nowhere, you're given your own torso here, equipped with the accessories required for adding your own children to the rest. Not to mention arms, legs, and astounded head. Ignorance works overtime here. Something is always being counted, compared, measured, from which roots and conclusions are then drawn. I know what you're thinking. Nothing here can last, since from and to time immemorial the elements hold sway. But see, even the elements grow weary, and sometimes take extended breaks before starting up again. And I know what you're thinking next. Wars, wars, wars. But there are pauses between them too. Attention, people are evil. At ease, people are good. At attention, wastelands are created. At ease, houses are constructed in the sweat of brows and quickly inhabited. Life on earth is quite a bargain. Dreams, for one, don't charge admission. Illusions are costly only when lost. The body has its own installment plan. And as an extra added feature, you spin on the planet's carousel for free, and with it you hitch a ride on the intergalactic blizzard. With times so dizzying that nothing here on Earth can even tremble. Just take a closer look. The table stands exactly where it stood. The piece of paper still lies where it was spread. Through the open window comes a breath of air. The walls reveal no terrifying cracks through which nowhere might extinguish you. Well, I don't know how to come back to you after that. I got crazy chills just then. My head is astounded, and astounded head. God, I love that. And attention, people are evil. At ease, people are good. Wow. Thank you so much, DW, for sharing that with me. I'm just beyond grateful to you. What else, you guys? Today, I will be welcoming this afternoon my new intern, David. David is a grad student at UCLA, and he is from Hawaii. He's going to help me be a little bit more sane about my email situation, so that will be nice. Maybe I'll calm down a bit. Doubtful, but it's a possibility. So to David, all of us listeners and friends of me reading stuff say, aloha. That's it, everybody. We got things to do. It's Monday morning. I cannot thank you guys enough for listening. Thank you for subscribing on either Podomatic or iTunes. Thank you for your messages, your love and support. I'm going to just keep trying to get by here. So that's my goal, is to, 1, I need to calm down. 2, I need to be a little bit nicer to myself. I almost said C. Let's just go. I always go back and forth between A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. C, I need to shut up and let you guys go about your business. 4, I need to breathe. I just need to breathe a lot more. So do you, probably. That's probably true of most of us, except for you, Julie Whites. That's my friend who's a very disciplined yoga and meditator. Yoga and meditator? Whatever. You guys know what I mean. You guys, I love you. Have a wonderful Monday. I'll talk to you again on Thursday. Goodbye.